before we open up the questions, I had a few questions I want to ask these guys and this young lady. First, Zombie, you fought Max Holloway in your retirement fight in Korea. You were able to go through exactly what Dustin is going through this weekend. What's Dustin's mind? How's he dealing with all the expectation that comes with headlining at home against a guy as tough as Max Holloway?
Oh my God, I need a translator.
You know
my English level.
No, you got very good English, Zombie.
Oh yeah, so 뭐라는 거예요?
은퇴했을 때 여기 네가 느꼈을 때 포리가 어떻게 생각했냐고. 너도 은퇴했을 때 많이 생각했을 거 아니야?
나는 근데 포리가 은퇴 안 했으면 좋겠어요. I don't want 포리에 은퇴 안 했으면 좋겠어요. 걔 전설이 은퇴하는 건 좀 싫다고.
He wished Poirier didn't retire.
Yeah, we don't want Dustin to retire, but he knows it's his time. What are you guys feeling? Mateusz, how's Dustin doing in the build? How's preparation been at the American Top Team? He looks in phenomenal shape. Talk to me about Dustin Poirier and his preparation.
Preparation was good, no injury, body was healthy, strong. He looks incredible. His last fight, I did with him a few rounds. He's always good shape, but his mind right now is high level. He know why he stepped in this cage last fight, and he wanna put really great show his home time here.
Yeah, Justin, you fought in there, and I remember you telling me it wasn't the greatest experience because so many people are kind of pulling at you. How's Dustin able to isolate himself right now in this spot where the whole state's watching and the whole event seems to be built around him?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's been through so many fights and so many experiences that something like this is going to inspire him. He's been through it. 2011 was his first fight. I was still wrestling in college. Never thought I would be, fighting him or fighting in the same organization. So, as such a fan of this sport, he's definitely one of the guys that deserves every accolade and every bit of support that he's going to get this weekend. The pressure, it's something that he's going to have to deal with, and sucks because the harder you try, the worse you do sometimes. But I'm sure he's learned that lesson. So I think it's going to be an amazing fight.
Absolutely. Kayla, you have been around the world and you have done everything. But how cool is Louisiana? Isn't it just
Louisiana, I am in love. In love. This is the place for me, I gotta tell you. The food is good. The vibes are immaculate.
Yeah.
I love it here.
It's been amazing. You get to watch Dustin do this retirement fight. You guys have both spent a lot of time at the American Top Team. What will it feel like not having him there anymore? And the UFC, right? Yeah. Because Dustin Poirier leaving the UFC will leave a hole 100%. Inside of the organization.
100%. Listen, Dustin is one of one, the energy he brings to the gym, the leadership that he brings, just who he is as a person on the mat and off the mat is going to be impossible to replicate. But I'm super happy for him. I'm super happy for his family. I know that he's going to go on to the next chapter of his life, and it's going to be phenomenal, and I can't wait to just be a witness.
Yeah, and Dustin's having a son at the end of the year, so what a way to go out for the Diamond, Dustin Poirier.
Absolutely. Family first, right?
Family first, as we all know. All right, guys, before we start taking questions, and we want to take as many questions as we get, first, tickets, I don't have them. We're actually sold out, so good job to New Orleans for selling this building out and coming out to support the Diamond. So no ticket requests. Justin may buy him off the secondary market. He made $400,000. Justin Gaethje just won a $400,000 car in a competition recently that he took the money.
Trying to rep the UFC, baby.
Got to represent the UFC.
The best athletes in the world over here.
We got a pretty good athlete in Justin Gaethje, so if you need money, ask him. We'll start taking questions. They got microphones right down the line. Here, you guys line up, come down, start asking questions. You can talk to all these great fighters. First question will be down here. All right, we got my guy.
Just for Justin first. I know, Dustin had said he wanted to do this final fight with you. You made your feelings very clear. Just seeing the way this week has played out and everything, does that reinforce the fact you're glad you're not in this spot?
Yeah, like I said, I've been such a fan of his that I want no part in this, his last fight. I think it's actually perfect. I mean, Dustin Poirier was Max Holloway's first fight in the UFC, 2012, and Max is going to be his last fight. It's a perfect culmination of events, perfect opponents for them to do this here in Louisiana.
13 years between fight 1 and fight 3 is the longest between 2 fights in UFC history. So 3 fights, a trilogy to be completed. So it's amazing.
Yeah, just one more for you, Justin. Obviously, a super interesting time at lightweight right now. A lot going on. This fight will impact things too. Where do you feel you stand? I know you made it clear you wanted a title shot. Are you confident that's coming?
Yeah, I mean that's the fight that I want. You know, obviously I'm biased. I'm gonna fight for what I feel like I deserve. But he feels the same. She feels the same. We're all biased towards ourselves. It's me or Armin. And I believe somebody has to fight him this year. And I think I'm in a better spot than Armin. So someone's gonna fight him. I hope it's MSG, New York City. I get to fight him, and then I get to defend it on the White House lawn. That's what I'm planning for.
And just one more for you, Kayla. Obviously, we saw you win the title. You faced off with Amanda. Haven't heard too much since. Like, where are things moving? Have you heard anything about her being back in the pool when this fight could happen?
I haven't heard too much either, but you best believe I'm gonna be hollering at my boy Ali after this weekend. I had to come to New Orleans. I had to come support Dustin. I've been training, but now it's back to training hard, and I'm ready to whoop Amanda's ass.
But if she's just getting back in the pool, it takes at least 6 months. Does that still?
I mean, I said that I would waive that for a small fee.
Oh, well, you just want to fight Amanda Nunes.
I'm ready to fight.
Yeah.
Fighters fight.
Chicken's Kitchen was amazing. The food has been fantastic here. Nobody has any complaints. Questions. Here we go, down in the front.
This question is for Kayla and Gamrot. Both you guys have some of the closest bonds to Dustin out of anyone here. What's one thing about Dustin that maybe the people and people like us don't always realize that really sets him apart, you know, knowing him so personally?
I mean, I think that one of the beautiful things about Dustin is that what you see is what you get, you know? Sometimes you can have an outside persona to the world, but who he is and like who he represents as himself is who he is to everyone. Like, he's a good man, he's a good family man, he's a good father, he's a philanthropist, he's a fucking fighter in his core, like, yeah, absolutely. And that's why he's so inspiring, and that's why people love him, because it's not fake. That's who he really is.
I agree with Kayla. He say everything. Yeah, but I am happy I can be close with Dustin. I learn from him a lot, like sports style, and from being the life. He's a great man. I can watch him like before Islam in the full fight weekend, full camp right now. Yeah, he's a special guy and fighter, one of the best in the world, and this is gonna be forever.
This question's for DC. You and Dustin are Louisiana legends. What's your earliest memory with the Diamond?
So my first time meeting Dustin, it was at Gladiators MMA in Lafayette. It was next to a Piggly Wiggly. I had just fought against, I fought in Dallas, Texas, and I went into that gym, and Dustin was a guy that was training. He was actually about to become fighting the WEC for the first time. And he was telling me how he was gonna do all these great things, right? But I didn't know. And then the year following, he was gonna make his UFC debut because the WEC got bought by the UFC. He's fighting a guy named Josh Grispy. And I remember I was living in San Jose and I was watching from my apartment. I had a 1-bedroom apartment at the time. And I said, this is the kid from Lafayette. And he said he's gonna do all these great things, but he's a massive underdog. And he kicked his ass. And he just kicked ass. He just kept kicking ass every time. And I was like, wow, Dustin Poirier is the guy that he told me he was going to be. And there was no expectation on him. He was just supposed to be a guy, but he worked hard and made himself one of the guys. And that's not an easy thing to do.
That's a beautiful story. And one question for the Korean Zombie. You fought Dustin in 2013. Did you realize he was special back then?
Who remember that fight? So long time ago.
I remember the fight. No, I remember the fight, honestly. And when he fought the Zombie, it was a different Dustin Poirier, because when you started to really put it on him, Dustin wasn't able to fight through that. But today, he's fighting through that time and time again. I remember that fight.
근데 그 시합은 너무 오래돼가지고.
So that fight was just so long ago.
He doesn't even, what is wrong with the Zombie, man? He always does this. Hey, you know what the zombie was doing? One of his athletes, he's a coach now. One of the zombie's athletes won his first fight. The guy was crying. Korean zombie's in the corner laughing at him, bro. Tell him, coach. Tell him what I said. He's pointing at his athlete, laughing at him, dude.
What fight was that?
I don't know the kid's name. The kid had won. He was very emotional, and zombie's laughing.
이 선생이 이기고 있었는데 네가 웃고 있었대 쳐다보고.
Follow up for the zombie. What is your favorite Dustin Poirier memory since you don't remember your fight with him? Favorite memory?
그냥 나는 이제 이겨가지고 좀 그런데 이제 그때는 더스틴이 결혼하기 전이었거든요. 근데 이제 저한테 지고 나서 더스틴과 이제 지금 와이프가 안고 있는 걸 봐서 제가 피했어요. 자리를 도망갔어요. 미안해서.
He said when he fought him, he remembered he was going to get married before that fight. And then when he won, he saw his wife hug Dustin and he just took off. He felt so bad.
Dustin cried.
Zombie doesn't like crying, dude. Zombie doesn't like crying. That's crazy. Oh my God. It's so hot, this
Thank you.
All right, guys. So now we'll take some fan questions. You see the microphone? Walk up to the microphone. Ask the question. No tickets, okay? Unless you ask Justin to buy them for you.
I have zero. They don't even give my parents tickets. That's not true.
You still owe me $1,000 from your parents' golf round.
DC owes me $1,200 from golf a couple days ago.
What's the question?
It's an honor to meet all of you. DC, you're my hero. You're a legend.
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier, he's a legend. Who is the real king of Louisiana?
Oh, man. Okay, so here's what you do, right? In this situation, you always defer to the guy that's fighting. Dustin Poirier is, right? He still lives in Lafayette. I live in California. I love Louisiana, but I live in California. But I miss Lafayette every day. I miss Louisiana every day, but yes, Dustin still lives at home and he carries the flag of our great state.
I have a two-parter for Justin. First question. Where would you rank Dustin as far as difficulty level of opponents to train for? And then the second question, if I were to be lucky enough to meet you maybe tomorrow at the event, would you kick me in my leg?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, so Dustin's right-handed but fights left-handed, and he's just a very long guy, a long, striker. His left hand closes so much distance that that's what he knocked me out with the first time. I got too overzealous with my kicks, and he throws his left hand better than anybody throws a straight left hand. And so the second time I fought for him, my coach is like, you can't worry about his left hand, because I was like, I can't get hit with that thing. And so I really had to, dig deep to just stay within myself and not worry about what he has, because as soon as you start worrying about them, you start hesitating, and that's when you get knocked out. So he's a great athlete. I loved fighting him 2 times. Again, like I said, our families both went through it. I don't think they deserve it again, and this is the perfect fight for him. And I am always willing to give out free leg kicks, anytime.
He loves hitting innocent people. Once I sent my wrestling team there, he was giving them $100 a piece to kick them in the legs. I had a lot of my kids not able to walk for a while, dude. You're a bully.
They made money.
They were taking leg kicks from Justin Gaethje.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, my question's for Justin. I think we're all wondering this. Next fight, are you gonna do the Rolling Thunder?
Ooh, I think it's about time, yeah. The last time I threw it was on Poirier in 2017, I think, so yeah. Yeah, but I only throw that thing with 1 or 2 seconds left. So when I hit the ground, they can't smoke me.
It's such a trash technique. Go ahead.
Hey, DC, you're close to Dana. If DP wins by knockout and decides to call out Ilia for one more fight, make it a title fight, you think it will happen?
No, it needs to. This needs to. It's too perfect to extend it. If he wins by knockout, take the fairy tale. Nobody does. George St. Pierre got it. I mean, Khabib got it. That's it. Nobody gets the fairy tale. Take the fairy tale, walk away, and be done. If he does.
Fair enough. Thank you.
DC, as the only man to scare Jon Jones, what was it like to prepare for that fight?
How was it to prepare for Jon Jones?
Yes, sir.
It was tough because you know how hard the fight's gonna be. So I prepared myself the best I can, right? I worked hard. I felt like I was in shape. I was ready to go, and he beat me. That's how I know he's great, because he beat me when I was at my best. So yeah.
Steroids.
Which steroids? But I mean, that's not. We don't have to say it. You said it, not me.
Damn. My question is for Justin. First things first, thank you for giving everything to your craft and art. Thank you so much. We're obviously honoring a man this weekend in Dustin Poirier, right? But at some point in time, God bless, your time will come where it's your time to set off into the sunset.
Yeah.
If you could leave the next generation with one life lesson that is kind of your cultivation of life, what would you leave them with?
Yeah, my thing is you control how you perceive, how you think, how you feel about everything. You could choose positivity or negativity, be a pessimist or optimist. I always choose, to be positive, to try to cause positive ripples in my immediate circle. I think that's how you can change the world. And that's why I love every chance I get to kick somebody or take a picture or sign something. The fact that just meeting me makes somebody's day is incredible to me. And so, yeah, I like that part.
Sweet. Thank you.
This one's for Justin Gaethje. So, Michael, what was like your most favorite fight who you ever fought and why?
Ooh, I think it was Michael Johnson, because it was my first time I got to introduce myself to you. 2017, I had never fought in the UFC. I was accomplished in a different organization, but you still don't know if you belong with the elite. So to come in there, face the top 5 and have such a, exciting double bonus fight, I think it was the perfect way for me to come out.
Did you kick his ass?
I whooped him. He talked so much crap, and I whooped his ass. He talked about my mama, so I had to whoop him.
Can I get your autograph?
Absolutely.
My
Catch
man
me in
over
the
here.
wild. I got you.
All right. I got a 2-parter for Justin. First, does DC still cheat every time y'all play golf? And second, how are you gonna knock Ilia's fucking head off?
Hey, wait, stop. Be respectful. We're in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Be respectful.
We all know you ain't cheating if you ain't trying, and no one tries as hard as Daniel Cormier. Ilia is a fucking beast. The confidence is crazy right now. I think it's a battle of momentum, so I have to go in there and fight for that momentum early and fight the best I can. Be prepared as I can be. And again, these are the most elite fighters in the world, and he's one of those guys. So, I want to fight him. That's why I want to fight him.
You.
My question is Korean zombie, Jong Song. So I'm a huge fan of Dustin Poirier and Jong Song. You had a big success on the league GFN, right? Are you planning to invite him as a guest future event? I love to see him in South Korea.
Well, I really hope so. If Dustin wants, yeah, for sure, 100%.
Let's go!
Let's go!
This guy's fired up.
My question's for Daniel Cormier.
Yes, sir.
You and Poirier both grew up in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yes.
Both attended the same high school.
Yes.
What can you tell me and everyone here how Lafayette has bred 2 of the greatest fighters ever?
Yeah, it's because Lafayette is where dogs are born, man. Let me tell you something. We born and raised down there to fight. Hey, you in Lafayette, you just gotta fight. And if you don't, it's hard. It's so everywhere in Louisiana. But in Lafayette, we've had a lot of UFC fighters. The vast majority of the UFC fighters have come from Lafayette, and it's just, man, we dogs out there, man. It's the best. It really is the best. But yeah, just blessed, man. Blessed to be from where I'm from. I love it.
Thank you, champ.
Yep.
I have two questions, if that's okay. My first one's for Justin. Justin, out of Max and Dustin, which one was harder to fight?
I'm gonna go with Max just because the situation, being for a BMF belt, it was just a different circumstance, all the way around. Poirier, if I win those fights, I fight for the belt both times. And it's amazing how similar mine and Dustin's careers have been. He beat me in 2017, and pretty much everybody he fought, I fought right after, and then we got to fight again. And Max, him, and me, it's crazy. They've been around for a lot longer, but the path and the fights that we've had are so similar. So, yeah, it's tough to say which one's, better, or it's just such a crazy game. I'm ready to see them compete.
And my second one is for DC.
Yep.
So, as a Louisiana native, I've noticed, I'm from Georgia, so all this is new to me. I've been noticing that the food here is a lot different. So I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite Louisiana dish, I guess?
Oh, my favorite Louisiana dish? So I like rice dressing, man. I think that stuff's really good. I also like gumbo, and I just like it all. Look at me, like you got me, come on. It's like, am I turning down anything? Yeah. I grew up in a place where they just fed us. So, hey, give me a plate of rice and gravy, some meat and rice, and I'm good to go.
Thank you.
Don't hate on the Popeyes. No. Yeah, rice and gravy, dude. Meat and rice. You take some meat, rice with gravy, change your mind. Change your life. Then you're not gonna be so bony in the ass. If you start eating out here, that ass ain't gonna be so bony.
My question's for Kayla. Kayla, how will you finish Amanda Nunes, and what's next after you finish her?
Listen, every fight is different. Amanda's the GOAT for a reason, so I'm preparing for 5 hard rounds, 1 round at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 exchange at a time, 1 breath at a time. But I'm gonna go out there and instill my will. I'm gonna break her, and I'm gonna be, and still, UFC champion of the world, and then I'm gonna go fight at the White House.
Woo! Let's go!
Maybe fight Justin.
How's it going? I have a question for Justin, Kayla, and DC.
Oh.
If you make me bleed, I bleed red, white, and blue.
There we go.
I don't have free tickets. I want free tickets. But Justin, you are the next champion. I came here for you and Dustin and Max and free tickets.
Let's go.
I hope to see you have that next shot. And I have a question not for you guys. I have a question for the audience. Can I get a USA, 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 USA? And can I get free tickets? Let's go, baby! Next champ.
Let's go, baby. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That USA always feels so good. Yeah, it's the best. Go ahead, my man. Ooh, he barking.
My question is for Justin Gaethje.
Sir.
I saw recently that you said if you don't get the title next, then you're thinking about retiring. So we might be at the end of the human highlight reel
Yeah.
as well. Considering you train with a bunch of dogs in the 155 division, Archie Colgan, Casey Rattern, shout out all my elevation boys. What do you think the status of the 155 division if you were to pass it on?
Yeah, it's huge. We got so many freaking young kids. The hungriest kids with the most talent. Gamrot, Patty, Armin, me, Dustin, Chandler. We've been trying to, keep these young guys at bay for as long as possible. But I think that time's coming to an end. Obviously we have to pass the torch. I am not done. I just said I'm not gonna take fights for fun. I've worked so hard to get to where I'm at, to be number 3. And so I want that fight. But I think the UFC lightweight division has always been the most exciting. I think you got plenty of knockouts. They never get tired. And yeah, energy for days. So I love lightweight's always been my favorite division. Matt Hughes days, BJ Penn days, Frankie Edgar days, always been my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a question for Miss Harrison. I was just wondering if you ever want to get dinner sometime.
Ooh.
Just let me know. Hey, USA in this hoe.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I was wondering, question for DC. I want to know if you could talk to Uncle Dana, help us get the Notorious One back in action, get him back on the USA lawn.
Oh.
Let's get him on the White House lawn, get Kayla there, and get Justin there, baby.
Yeah.
Come on now.
That boy's Irish.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, he don't deserve.
Yeah, hey, we can watch Chandler. We can watch Chandler put a hurting on the man.
There we
Hey,
go.
it would be good.
Hey,
For,
Chandler's on the tape, dude.
I like it.
hey, it would be good for Conor to come back, but Conor not having
Conor
the best
gotta
time.
take care of
Conor's
Conor.
got to take care of a couple of things. Conor and that one dude. Remember the one dude at the concert hugging the woman? There's only two people that are having a hard time right now. It's Conor and that dude that got caught.
And Johnny Bones Jones, baby. He's the only other one.
Conor,
Johnny
that dude,
Bones.
that dude that was hugging that woman, and then Conor with that thing that was on him. They tripping. They are really out of control. Go ahead.
Yeah, besides Conor's piece, Mateusz Gamrot, Kayla Harrison, and DC, just wanted to say, what do you think about, you guys are close with Dustin. What do you think this means to Dustin in the city of New Orleans tonight or tomorrow night? What do you guys think this means to the community?
I mean, I think that Dustin is a man of the people. He could have gone out anywhere, and this is where he chose to go out. He loves this place. He loves these people, and they deserve it, and he deserves it. It's going to be magical tomorrow night. It's going to be bittersweet, but it's going to be absolutely magical. And I'm honored and blessed to be here and witness it. I really am.
Yeah, he's hero home time. He always brings great energy. And this Saturday night will be the same. I expect it's gonna be like fight of the year. And he deserves whatever is great in the life, he deserves for this.
It's been since 2015 since we came here, right? It's been that long. There needed to be a reason. And when Dustin asked, it tells you what the organization thinks of him that we're here in New Orleans. So I think it means the world to him as it means the world to the UFC to be giving him the opportunity to bring fighting back to our great state.
I have no doubt that the next Dustin Poirier is going to be in the crowd tomorrow night watching this and being inspired by it, and I can't wait to see what comes out.
Well, like it takes time, right? So like in 15, I was the guy that was ranked #1 in the world. And they can bring a UFC here. 10 years past, Dustin is now there and have the ability to headline this place. Hopefully, there's another guy working right now that can get us back here much sooner than 10 years.
Yeah. DC, you're a legend.
Thank you, bro.
This one's for Justin Gaethje. So when are we gonna go golfing? I got connects at TPC Sawgrass. Come to Jacksonville.
I golf every day, so and I usually just join random times, so there's a chance we can golf winter.
Remember that one time we showed up at that golf course in Florida and we just played with these random dudes?
I do that all the time.
Could you imagine them like, wow, this is cool?
Love when they want to bet.
I even had that one dude finding my balls.
But I will take it when I'm.
That sounded wrong.
I hope
that did sound wrong. Pause.
Sawgrass, let's play.
Yeah, he will finish 15 holes. Never finished more than that, but we'll be there.
Shut up, Justin. Go ahead.
I've got a question for DC.
Yes, sir.
I saw Jon Jones is back in the testing pool.
Yes.
Talking about going on the White House card.
Yes.
I think with his extensive criminal record,
Oh.
the Secret Service will let him on the White House grounds.
That's such a good question.
That's actually a good question. Well, we always have to pass background checks when Trump's there and he got the fight, so I'd imagine he will be. And I gotta be honest with you. All right, so listen. All right. No disrespect to anyone here. I love you guys so much. You can go to the White House and I'm positive you'll win, right? But if we really need an American to win, right? Gotta kind of send Jon Jones, don't we? I mean, seriously. Like, I mean, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't like him, but it's like, if we need an American to win, don't we just send the guy that always wins?
Yeah, no, he's going.
Hey, he said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And nobody tries harder than me. Are you sure Jon Jones doesn't try a little harder than I do?
Oh, no. It's close.
It's close. It's close. Go ahead, man.
Hey, what's up, DC?
What's
My
up,
English
buddy?
is not good, but I will try, okay?
No, you sound great.
Hey, I'm from Nicaragua.
You sound
I'm coming
amazing.
from Nicaragua. Hey, I lose a lot of money with you and you lost with Miyoshi, bro.
Oh,
But I don't
well.
care. Okay.
I mean, thank you.
My country
I don't
is-
know if I want to hear your question now. You just insulted me.
My country is a boxing
Yes.
country.
Yes.
We have a 15 world champion of boxing
Yes.
in Nicaragua.
Yes.
And I'm coming here to see you. I want to take a picture with you. With Dana White, I don't know who's Dana White, bro. I don't know.
He's coming. I owe you some money, so yes, I'll take your picture.
I lost a lot of money with the zombie too, but I don't care.
Zombie, he's insulting you.
But all the people that want money this Saturday, going with Foreign money line. Oh, thank you, my friend.
Let's go.
Thank you.
This guy's awesome.
Yeah, my question is for Justin. Legends are made of moments. And I know there's a lot of hype around this being Dustin Poirier's last fight, but I kind of wanted to focus on Max Holloway and just ask you, what is it like when you are in that octagon with Max Holloway? You're in round 5, you got 30 seconds left, and he points at the ground and throws the fists up, and is like, let's get it. Like, what is that moment like?
It's normal. I've been preparing myself for those moments my whole life. I was down on the scorecards. I knew that I had to get a knockout. He presented the opportunity, and I'm glad I lost like that. I would much rather lose like that than to have not taken that chance.
Hey, let me tell you something. That's because you got that dog in you, boy.
He got that dog in him.
Dog in you.
Let's go.
He's annoying, but he does have the dog in him. He's very annoying. 5 more questions is all I got time for, guys. 5 more questions. So, right here.
Yeah, I have a question for Justin. But first of all, thank you, Kayla, for getting rid of Juliana Pena.
My pleasure. My
We've
pleasure.
ever seen. Justin, having fought Dustin twice and the current Max Holloway, do you think there's anything that Dustin has to do differently to get a 3rd win against Max?
No, I wouldn't say differently. I mean, again, I am such a fan, and we're all such fans of the sport because anything can happen at any moment. And both of these guys bring that to the cage. You know, any second, we're all going to be on the edge of our seats. I've been to hundreds of UFC fights, live events, or not hundreds, but at least 100. And 10, 15% does it actually deliver. Everybody gets that same animalistic feeling, you know, in one moment. And I think this fight is perfect for that. You know, I think everyone here wants Dustin to win. I don't pick a dog in a fight that I'm not involved in, but I just want to see a great fight. And that's why I'm in this building. I could not miss this specific fight.
Thank you.
Man.
DC, can you shine light on the biggest lie in Louisiana and let these people know the real food is in the 337, not the 504?
Hey, let me say something, man. I'm not trying to insult these people in their own house, man. But I will tell you this. I've been here all week, and the food has been fantastic. But when I was really starving, my family brought food from Lafayette. So, yeah. I mean, it is Lafayette.
I have a more serious question. What can y'all do to start holding these terrible, disgusting judges accountable for the atrocities that has affected so many people?
So I think honestly that starts with more fighters judging fights like we've seen recently. Lauren Murphy retired last week and she said she's going to become a judge. I think the people that have seen it can judge it and just get a better understanding of how to judge a fight. I think the judges at times sometimes are very bad, but there are times where they do really good. There are some that are good judges, but yes, there have been times where I'm just like, this shit is kind of ridiculous.
Thank you.
3 more.
A question for Justin. Not only are you a badass fighter, but you're a badass golfer. What are some tips I can lower my handicap?
Ooh, it's all putting, short game, chipping, putting. You got to practice on the short game. And if you want to win, just don't play DC, because he'll cheat.
And buy the most expensive clubs that are the most forgiving clubs, and it helps your game. That's what Justin did.
First off, it's an honor and a privilege to be here. I thank y'all for allowing me to be here. My question's for DC.
Yep.
What's it like being double champ, man? People don't forget around here.
Yeah, my man. Let me tell you something. winning a UFC championship at all is the most amazing thing in the world. You sit there and when they put that belt on you, you have all these thoughts, but it's when you get home and you really think about it, you think, man, all my goals have come true. But to become a double champ, then it's just next level. Like, that's just the best thing in the world. And then it allows you to walk around life forever and say, I was a bad motherfucker, boy. I tell you that much. I was a bad, bad boy.
Respect. Thank you so much.
I got a question for DC.
Yep.
What does this mean to you for Dustin to retire in New Orleans?
I think being here is amazing to me. Like, I never knew, I thought I missed my opportunity forever to have an opportunity to be in front of you guys, the people that I've been so close with my entire life, right? From a kid that grew up in Lafayette to where I am today. To just have this opportunity means the world to me. But to watch a guy that has made himself into this, have an opportunity to headline it, unbelievable. And then to see Max Holloway on the other side. Max and I have a great relationship. He's one of my best friends. So to have these two dudes that hold such special place in my heart fighting each other in our state, just amazing, man. This is what dreams are made of for a guy like me, and I'm glad that I get to call the fights, and because Rogan's not here, I get to actually do the interviews in the octagon after the fight. Right. So I'm gonna get to have a moment with both of those guys at the end of the night, and I think that, to me, that's amazing.
Awesome.
All right?
337.
337 stand up. Louisiana stand up. Guys, thank you so much
Thank you, guys.
for joining us.